Good evening, everyone. Yep, Icarus looks a bit different tonight. Yeah, we're playing something a bit different. We're back in Farming Simulator. Just like we kind of slightly change of plans last minute. So yeah, we're back here. We've done a lot of work since the stream of the night, and of course Andy is with me in chat. And hello, Vicky. Yeah, we've done a bit on this, haven't we, Andy?
Along very nicely.
So
Even all.
this was the field we were harvesting the other night. Good evening, game time. How are you, mate?
Hi, Chris.
I've already said that. Yeah, we were going to be an Icarus, but we're not an Icarus. We're in Farming Simulator. The things aren't going to try and kill us, hopefully. Maybe Andy with a tractor. I don't know.
Hey.
But yeah, so this was the field we were harvesting the other night. And yeah, we've now... It's been harvested. It's been baled. It's been ploughed. It's been limed. It's been stoned. What else have we done to it? Seeded.
You rolled
Rolled. This is field number 6. And we planted it with canola, and at the moment the yield bonus is plus 75%. That's not bad.
it'll need another level of fert, that's why.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with this, I mean, if you think about it, if we get that up to a plus 100, I mean, that's basically going to get a really massive yield out of that field.
Yeah, I think it kind of tops out at 98 or something.
Yeah, so it's still not bad. So it's been worth doing the work on it. We have got, so the bales that were put here by Ken and Andy the other night are now nicely stacked in here. We've bought another field, mowed it, and got hay bales in there, and Andy is over here. Eh? What other comments are you reading? I'm not reading other comments. I was talking also. I've got Andy in my ear as usual.
So the word.
No, Vicky, I haven't answered other comments. I think, but yeah, Andy is stacking the bales of silage that we've made as well. So we've got a couple of bits of grass area. I think Vicky's feeling a bit confused tonight.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's Sunday night and they've seen the stream happen very quickly. Do not worry. Yeah, we know that, Vicky, don't worry. So yeah, we've done that. We've also got... Better not forget them, had we? Actually, the system... Yeah. Yep, the system's actually updated now.
Good.
Don't worry about it, Vicky. My brain's easily confused tonight. The dog's wandering again. Not in the thing. Actually, is it got the...
What?
We'll fill his bowl. We'll feed the bowl.
I just vanished a bale.
You just vanished a bale?
Yeah. Okay. Don't know how. Don't know where it went. It just vanished.
It's probably out on the roof or something.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, Vicky, there's never a need to say sorry. No one got hurt, so therefore no one needs to say sorry. We've got chickens! Look, they're laying eggs. We've got 204 eggs.
Nice.
What's the price on eggs?
Well, if it is on the roof, I can't see it.
Now, is this how many? How much is this? Is this per pallet of eggs? You reckon price?
I don't know. It's units, mate. It'll be whatever it is.
Well, if it's units, we've got about 200 grand worth of eggs.
I don't think it's quite that much.
Because at the moment, the garden centre will buy eggs for 1,912.
Per 1,000.
Yeah, it must be per 1,000.
All
Yeah,
right.
price is per 1,000 litres, so that'd be 1,000 eggs, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we've still got 200, so we're about 500. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, we've got about 500 pounds worth of eggs, so that's still not bad. And it's only been a short period with them. Oh, I never actually looked at what the food levels were like. Yeah, they got plenty. So yeah, we got that right. Now we're going to work out a plan of action for tonight.
Looking to see what field 1 is. Oh, it's local. It's a big boy.
Hmm?
Field 1. It's a big boy. I'm going to go and do a close inspection, see what kind of state it's in.
So, I mean, the only fields I've had, the fields are, there's only a couple of fields that are ready for harvesting. There's actually only two,
Right.
just fields 3 and 3 and 25.
Yeah, this field says it's harvested, and it does need ploughing. This is field 1, right?
Hmm?
This is field 1.
Yeah, field 1. I went and looked. It's been.
I'll do it,
Yeah, you want
and
to do the.
I'll use our kit.
So you're gonna do the contract, yeah?
Might as well keep me
You
out of
can.
trouble, won't it?
It will keep you out of trouble. So you can accept that contract, can't you?
I will once I have made sure that I've got the tools to do it, because I don't want to use the contract tools. Okay, I have got the tools.
Yeah, because we've got the plough in the yeah, because you could, it's over here because you asked me before if it would get in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long old job, this one, but never mind.
So yeah, and what he's got is the again, you can see some of the kit we bought for like spraying. We can't fertilise that field down there because we've done it today already. Yeah, Chris reckons it'll take you about 2 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Right, so I've got to figure out something to do for the time. Find his place and just watch him. No. Actually, I'm going to quickly do this.
Beacons on.
Come on, bring up the command, bring up the instruction. I've got a feel my messages aren't working. I noticed it last night. Somehow they weren't connecting. Right, so I've just got to check something because for some reason my auto messages aren't working.
No.
That bot. They're all turned on. I'll have to do some research because for some reason they're not working. Oh, very funny, Vicky. You see what Vicky's worked out?
Wait a minute, because I haven't got the stream up yet, so I was
Oh, no,
busy.
I'll read out this one for you because you'll find it funny. She's been thinking, if we combine Red and Andy, technically you call your farm the Randy Farm.
Hey!
Bad and cringy, but spent loads of time thinking. Okay, Vicky. Yeah, I think my command system's failed at the moment. We'll have to figure out what's gone wrong with that. I'm sure it came up saying that it was in the chat. Yeah, Stream Elements bot running, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to figure it out. No. I nearly cancelled the contract.
Oh, don't do that, please.
No. Oh, how much is this field?
Alrighty, we're ploughing.
$518,000. Yeah, possibly. I mean, either we've got to get somewhere else so we can go and cut grass, cut trees, or buy another field and do something with it.
Okay, so it's midday. Keep an eye on the contracts because another one might pop up. Yeah, never know.
You know, now look, we'd get another ploughing one.
Well, that's okay, but
No, the plough. How wide's that plough again?
9 meters.
9 meters.
Yeah.
No, it's because Chris was asking. No, it's a mod. It's a mod plough.
Yeah, it's the 9MT. Whoa, that was close. Way, yay.
No, there isn't, Vicky.
Okay, I need to change that. Need to add another row to that, I think.
We've also bought this. We've got this mod. And what this is you put the stones in with water and you get lime. So we've got plenty of lime to do the farm. We've got sprayer, trailer, water, an autoload trailer. Yeah, Lizard 9MT. It's a mod. It's one of the ones in the mod hub. If you have a look on Discord, Chris, you'll see in the FS22 section, you'll see a list of all the mods that we've got installed in the game.
Pretty right. Technically, it's a subsoiler.
Yeah.
But it counts as a plough for the contract.
I really am thinking of just temporarily buying this field. We've got a field of barley here. Field 3. So taking out the loan.
Right, yeah.
How much is it? I mean,
if you do that, that means you'll be doing it on your own, doesn't it? Because there's nobody else here unless somebody else wants to come in and cart for you or
that's
drive
not a
a
problem.
combine.
I'm used to doing it. I mean, you think about it, 'cause I can leave if I put all I've got to do is switch if I get it set up right, is switch the cruise control on and off when I need to empty and have the tractor nearby.
Well, Can I suggest if you're going to do that, I recommend you definitely use the GPS.
Oh, I was going to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because that's what I said, is all I would do is literally then, when it got near to the when I'm to be emptied, all I could do is switch the cruise control off, bring the tractor over, empty it, put the tractor where the plough was, or where the thing was, and then just keep doing it that way.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking of things to do. I mean, this is what potential years. Was it 8 tons per hectare? There is potential harvest quantity 94,500 litres. So if we said 95 times the price, what's barley going for at the moment? It's between 95 times 500. So basically 48. That's not a lot, it's only £48,000. Not worth doing, because that would cost us more than the equipment hire.
If it's a contract, you use the
No,
contract.
it's not a contract.
Is it? It's not,
No.
is it? Sorry.
The fields that size aren't worth doing that with. Right, let's have a look. What field can we potentially buy ourselves and kind of use the equipment we've got? Yeah, I think it's more the one. I think it's everyone's go-to one, Chris. Right, so with the darker the field, it's at a growing stage. Because I'm thinking what we could potentially do is grab a field now that's nearly ready for harvesting. Give it a potentially another coast of fertilizer. Nine's the next one. What's in 9? Oh, sugar beet. Nah, forget that. Actually, it doesn't matter if we're just buying. How much does the field cost? Fucking 600,000. Oh, why is these fields so expensive? I only want a small field. 23. What's in 23? 23 or 21? Cotton.
Can't really do cotton.
Hmm?
Can't really do cotton, unfortunately.
Why not?
It's really grow in the UK.
Well, it's growing in these fields here.
I know.
It's just that it's just the equipment you need, Vicky. I mean, the fields are one's 300,000, the other one's 460,000. I'm going to go up and use Simple Inspector on it and see what it says about it. That way, at least I can work out what sort of return we're getting it. Probably not. The problem is at the moment is you kind of need to have the fields for multiple terms to get your money. Oh look, here we go. You missed bits.
Nice.
Look, there's a big bit you missed there.
I know that. But then the GPS also knows it.
Ah, right, okay. Hey, I'm going up to field 23. I like going up to field 23.
Good. I don't like that field very much, I have to say.
It's one of my favourite runs. I've been up here a couple of times, haven't I?
Probably.
Yeah, because remember that's where you thought the water was.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for some colourful objects. We're still looking for a few.
Forgotten about those.
That's 24. 24 is grass, ready to harvest. Oh, I'm completely in the wrong slightly area. Yeah, we talked about it. There's just too many bits and pieces involved in it. He's saying that he's surprised we didn't use are not using precision farming.
But it's a good reason why I won't use it. Well, two good reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
E and U.
Yeah. He's also, it does help that he's using GPS to do the thing. You'll see it in a second when we look at it. So we are in here. There is why? Oh, it doesn't tell me potential yield yet. The growth stage 7 of 8.
Yeah, Vicky, I'm using the GPS here, so not like I got to do any steering or anything.
Let's have a look at the price. Cotton. We're in September, aren't we? It's at its lowest price at the moment. It bloody would be.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's let's do it this way. Is there anything that's a good price in September? That's what I'm going to go looking for. Sunflowers are kind of reasonable priced. I want something we can sell quickly. Sunflowers, sugarcane.
Oh, you can't grow sugar cane in the UK. I hate the geo for this this map. We really need to get our hands on the UK geo, but it has a downside.
Yeah.
In as much as it will make this map non-standard. That's not necessarily a problem, but it means anybody that was going to join in would need to get our copy rather than the mod hub copy.
Yeah, but wouldn't it, as long as they've got the mod hub copy as a basic, or unless we know we'd have to mod the map, wouldn't we, ourselves?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh.
It's not technically a problem because we can put it onto the Discord.
Yeah.
Sunflower oil has got a good. Out of basically the crops, we've got sunflowers or sugarcane are the only two that are worth the money at the moment. And I bet you they're the two that aren't ready for harvesting at this time of year.
That's highly possible.
Because it makes you store everything for it to be the best price.
That's okay.
Guess what?
Go on.
I don't think is that. Hang on, is that one? There's. I don't think there's any even planted. Oh no, there is. 19 and 2. Which are cultivated. So there's nothing. There's just nothing really in a good position. The only thing that's in a good position is field 20. Is potentially is grass.
Well, grass is okay because we can either silage it or turn it into hay, or just make grass bales for when we get sheep.
Yeah, but we want to be doing something to make money.
Tricky. I'm doing something to make money.
Yeah, I know, but there's no other contracts.
I've done that again. Can you believe it? Okay. Remember to turn that
you
off.
could end in this game. You could end up more than twice a year, Vicky. Hopefully, by the time we get to September, we'll at least be in like through September about 5-6 times. Um, there's a good few fields that are ready for grass cutting. Field 24, when you, God, I can't afford, no way can we afford that. Forget that one. 760,000.
Maybe
33.
maybe look at infrastructure.
What do you mean?
Well, what do we want in the farm?
What? Oh, so you've lost me. Remember, my
Well,
brain's tired.
yeah, by way of things like silos, maybe
Yeah, but that's money.
water.
Yeah, but that's money going out at the moment. I don't want to be spending out any more money. I want to bring some money into the farm.
Right.
Because the problem is all these fields, right? So if I go into likes of most of these fields are at least 200,000 and up.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's like there to get the field like field 3, which is the one right next to the farm, is 520,000. Field 1, which you're in at the moment, is 1.15 million.
Yeah.
Field 4, which is across from the farm, 128,000, and field 31, which is across from the farm, is 110,000. Now those two, that's what I was just looking at, because I think they're grass. So they might be worth getting while they're grass. Cutting now, possibly BGA8. You know, silage.
We don't own the BGA.
Do you have to own it to use it?
Or do we? Or do we? Yes, you do. But
Yeah.
looking at your map there, I'm thinking perhaps we do own it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if we could get grass, get it up there. Oh yeah, field 1 is definitely the biggest one on the map. 13's another one. 13's actually probably bigger. Yeah, 19.2. Field 13 is 23.
17's pretty big.
17's 21. 18 is quite. I mean, there's some. All the outside fields are quite large. So what I'm thinking is, if we can get maybe like say field 4 and 31, potentially. Oh, no, what's that? There's a couple of tiny little areas there as well. You know, some of these areas that are potentially grass. So maybe 431. If they're grass at the moment, let me have a look. Yeah, onto that they are. Actually, I'm going to cheat and jump back this way. That's across here. So yeah, so this is grass. And 31 is also grass. I mean, they may be worth half, basically buying, cutting the grass. I would possibly just take it straight to.
Are you looking at the ones down by the
Basically,
by the river?
Well, the other side of the wall from you. Actually, I'll come up so you can see me.
Oh,
One's across from the
yeah.
farm. So, with literally our farm's there.
Yeah, I see the field you mean.
But if we then bought these, cut them, we could turn this into something else.
We could.
And it's two kind of more sensible sized fields. So we could look at, say, I mean, we've got canola growing in field 6. What are we on planting seasons for? This month or next month? So we've got wheat, barley, canola, oats. That we're all in planting seasons for. Price wise, wheat. I mean, oats have got a decent price. I mean, they're 1,000 now. But they seem to go down as low as 800, but up to about 1,100. So, let's have barley, 460, 680. What's silage going for?
I got 400k in the bank, plus the ability to borrow.
Yeah. But as I said, that's what I looked at. So field 3, which is ready to go now. The problem is, though, it would cost us more to buy the field, rent the equipment we need to harvest it, and then even if selling it back, we'd actually it would only make about 50,000 off it, and then that 50,000 would basically be what we'd be spending to hire all the equipment.
Yeah.
So this other thing is, what we need to do is get some fields that we can say, right, we'll have field 4 or 31 maybe to start with. Cut the grass. We don't need any more bales at the moment.
No.
So what we want to do is cut it, sell it, make a little bit back that way, because we've basically got the lawnmowers. So what we the only thing we would need to do is pick up the grass.
Easy enough.
Yeah. So again, might be a case of we buy a trailer for doing that, or just even lease the cheapest trailer.
You don't need a trailer. You can get yourself a what do they call them? I can't remember what you call them. They got a pickup on the front.
Yeah. I know the ones you mean. It's the no, where is it? Forage wagons.
Forage wagons. That's it.
So the basic one there is 30,000. To lease it would only cost us 1,500.
Oh, there you go then. So just go cut grass, pick it up with a forage wagon, take it to BGA.
And then what we do is we then plant it with something. Okay, we'd have to borrow to hire a seeder because we don't actually own one. But plant it with something different where we can then keep turning over the crop.
Yeah. A lot of cycles to prepare a new crop. Bear in mind, I think most of these are going to ask to be ploughed. So.
Yeah, but we've got a plough.
Yeah.
And it's not a massive field. My God, this field is tiny.
Except, of course, I'm using the plough.
yeah, but I've got to cut it first and get rid of the grass.
Fair enough. Do that.
The only thing is, I'm looking for this field. Which one am I in? 4. Trying to find the way in. I think that might be all the way up there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 4, you have to go all the way round through the horse pen, the pigs.
Yeah, I know. I've just found that right. Where's the one entrance to 31?
People complained about that until Oxygen David pointed them at the Street View on Google, and there is in fact no gate in that wall.
I see. This one's for animals because there's pens in it. Right, so that one's out of the equation anyway. So 4 would be the only one there. Or the other option is, do we say sod it and go down the animal?
If you want to make money, yeah, bale some grass, and buy some sheep. We've got a water bowser, small though it may be. So buy yourself a wee shed. Oh, God damn it.
If we went down the sheep route, we've put grass in it. Yeah, we need to get some grass. So we haven't actually got any just pure grass bales, have we?
No, we don't. You can feed them hay, but it wouldn't really make any sense because hay's an ingredient for TMR.
Yeah.
But to cut that and bale it, you'd have to cut it, windrow it, and bale it.
We wouldn't need to windrow it.
Oh well, if you if you're quite happy to bale a fully spread field, then that's up to you, mate. I know I wouldn't.
But it wasn't. Remember, with the lawnmower setup we have.
Oh well, okay. Yeah, those butterflies. Yeah, I could save you a windrow job.
So if we buy field 4, cut it, then we can sell it again, get a bit back on it, and then go down the sheep route.
Yeah, you'd have to put a bit of a shed in there to store the grass, sorry, the bales. Don't think we've got any sheds locally. When you could transport them. We've got a shed.
31's the sheep field, isn't it?
31. I can't remember.
I've got to say, this is what we go through when we're trying to figure out what we're doing next. Yeah, it's the one that kind of next to the chickens, isn't it?
I don't know without looking at the map. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, but I don't know this. I don't know what's the sheep field.
Oh, the sheep field.
That's why I think it's 30. I think it's 31.
It's the entrance is down by the triangle. Yeah, this field. It's got there's the drinking trough on your right. Yeah. And the bale sale point is up by the wall. So this is the sheep field.
Yeah, sorry, which is the sheep field, but I can't see what you're looking at.
Well, the field I can see you in right now, which is 30 seconds
31.
back. I don't know what the field number it is. Hang on. Let me just make sure this tractor isn't going to do something daft on me, and I'll look at the map. And I'll tell you which the field is. Yes, that's the sheep field.
Right. So we kind of need to buy 4, 31, cut 4, bale 4.
No, you can get the grass off 4.
Yes,
you can get the grass off 31.
Yeah, but would we want to cut the grass on the field that we're going to be putting the sheep in?
Sheep don't eat the grass.
Oh, okay.
That's why you have to feed them.
Right, so farmland 31. It's only 110,000. We'll buy that. Done. Right, let's get on to cutting grass.
Yep.
I'm thinking I actually might cut this manually, just because of the shape of the field.
All right. Okay. Well, just remember, you don't have to go all the way to the very edges.
Yeah. But it's just because of the shape of the field. There's not really a straight run on too many bits.
Okay. Well, it's your farm, mate. You do it exactly as you want it done.
I do like where the gate is for this one. Yeah, there it is. There's the... Why is the animal buy point not letting me choose it? Okay, we'll just ignore that for now.
The buy point is off, or it used to be offset on this map. It's down by the gate.
Yeah. It won't let me actually pick it.
It's go outside the gate, mate. It's got like an offset.
Okay, I'll have a look at it when I go back down. Pick up the lawnmower stuff.
Yeah, it's just outside that gate, I think. It should be able to access it from there. Go outside the gate. Sorry, I'm looking at your stream and I'm 30 seconds adrift here.
Yeah. I was already on the way back to the farm, I think, because I tried round by it, but...
Oh, right, okay.
The back one on first. That's the sprayer. We don't actually own the lawnmowers, do we? No.
Really?
No, we only rented them.
Damn it. Should have bought them. Should have
Let's have a
bought them.
look. Let's have a look. Mowers. Yeah, but they're expensive, those ones that we were using. I mean, that's 88,000 worth of lawnmower.
That's all right.
Okay.
Don't forget, money in the bank is no good to you. You're not earning interest on it.
No, but it just... Again, it's like then for the next project, we've got to then make more to cover what we're spending on this when they're... At the moment, it's like we're jumping to the expensive equipment to start with.
Well, once you bought it, you bought it. So, and it has resale value if you get, stuck.
This is where I've got to remember to put the weight on mine, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Right, we got it. I'm going to go and get them. We're down to... Oh, God, I've just got straight into a bloody electricity pole, and I think I'm stuck. Oh, no, I've got to change direction, haven't I?
Baseball, mate.
I know.
Well, this ploughing job's going quite well.
Yeah, it came up that you were 30% done.
Sweet.
Oh, God, I'm just driving over everything. And hitting walls. I imagine having to get used to certain things again. I've had to, for those who didn't know, I had a kind of slightly different viewing option up until yesterday, and we've only just gone back to our original version, so everything's a bit closer than it used to be. Just suddenly thought, right, you said about buying a shed to put the bales in. But if we bought a forage wagon, we could actually just put the grass into it loose.
In that case, you're going to need a front loader, a telehandler, or a wheel loader.
Why?
How are you going to pick it up?
The grass, we just put it straight into the trough from the trailer.
That would tie the trailer up, wouldn't it?
But then what else would we need a forage trailer for?
You might want to consider foraging other materials. I don't know. And if you don't think we do, then yeah, just fill the trailer. But you're gonna leave most of the grass on the field.
I'm just thinking this is because to get a shed, if we've got to put a shed in place, actually, how much is that? One. There's that horrible one where the chickens are, isn't it?
You don't have to. Just across the road, we've got a barn you can keep it in. It just means when you want to feed them, you're going to have to hump a bale over.
Because we've got to take it in the gate anyway, which is just down from the farm anyway. Yep. And with super strength, it's not that bad. Actually, yeah, we'll maybe probably go down the bale route. Also, we've discovered one of the mods we added caused a bit of an issue with the gearbox on my tractor. So I'm having to get used to a different set of controls than what I've used previously in the game.
Yeah, that'll line you for buying a tractor which didn't have a CVT gearbox.
Yeah, well, I like my Valtra.
Get used to changing the gears then.
It wouldn't, as I said, if I was using the steering wheel, it wouldn't bother me. But because I'm not using the steering wheel, it's a bit more to do a gear change and use the mouse to control the camera, and because the gearbox controls are the other side of the keyboard.
Yep.
So actually, I just only thought I could have actually put the gearbox on the mouse buttons, my side mouse buttons.
Indeed. All kinds of solutions, mate.
All sent to trials.
Or put it on your Stream Deck.
Yeah, but at the moment I've only got the one free button on the stream setup.
Well, you'd have another profile for this, wouldn't you?
I would have to put a complete new profile onto OBS as well.
What? Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'd have to work out which buttons I can move around on then the stream setup to make the farming simulator setup as well. And also
I'm only asking this because I don't know. How many times during a live stream do you find yourself having to do things in OBS?
it's not the fact of doing OBS. It controls the scenes, it controls microphones, it controls graphics, it controls Discord.
Yeah, and the question still stands. How often during a stream do you find yourself having to do those operations?
Quite a few times.
Oh, in that case, no problem.
Yeah, you got through the gate first time. Right, actually, I want to go and have a look at. You said, let's close gate. Oh, there it is. God, it's quite a distance from the symbol, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a fairly poor offset on it, unfortunately. I'm not going to complain to the map creator because he's done a really rather good job.
It's a great map. Yeah, no problem at all. Game time. Seems to be the thing we all spend half our life doing, sorting out mods. This game.
I can't see we'll need too many more mods.
No.
And most of the time, people are putting mods in because people only want to drive JDs or Aces and that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fun map. I like this map. It's just oh God, no, I don't want to unfold that. I want to lower that. Then I want to move to the front. Oh, disconnect it, idiot. No, it's G to what to? Yeah. Right, get some grass. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to windrow this field.
You're not in SWAT mode. Those back doors on that mower need to be closed.
Oh yeah.
Just thought I'd mention that because don't forget you've got to hoover this stuff up later.
Yeah. Oh, I lifted them. That's better. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. It's a shame you can't put an inset off a Discord stream so people can see what I'm doing as well. Not that it's terribly exciting.
There is ways of doing it.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you jump through those kind of hoops.
Well, we can maybe say, if we want to do it, we can set it up in the future thing. So all we'd have to do is hit a button. Because what we can do is we can set it to link to, you'd stream it to the Discord channel. I would have to just select it in there. Basically, I could full screen it on the Discord, and then have a bring it in through a source on OBS.
That sounds hideously complicated.
No, it's easy.
All right, I believe you.
I've brought stuff in from OBS from Discord before.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because what we used to do is when we used to do the Just Talking kind of interview series, like with other YouTubers and game developers and things like that, we used to record it in Discord. So we would import the source from Discord.
Cool.
I mean, it's yes, to set it up during a stream is a bit more tricky because of course then people would see all sorts of stuff we don't want them to see. But
yeah,
doing it, like so I said, is spending 20 minutes before a stream getting it set up, easy done. But yeah, we can easily do. Because I actually thought about that with Captain of Industry when you were helping Chris last night.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, watch out for those troughs, mate. Oh, you're already past it.
Yeah, I'm down by the bottom part.
I can't really ask you to stream yours in Discord live because your poor computer will catch fire.
Yeah, well, this one will. Once we get the new one, they'll be asking what else I can do. Because it's like when I changed from the processor I had in this before this one, which everyone still to this day. I mean, if you ask the rugged gamer what that, because me and him had the sort of conversation about the machines we were using for doing YouTube, and he just looked when I said mine. He was like, "How the hell does that even turn on?" And it wasn't the fact that it's just it was a PC designed to play Football Manager.
Yeah,
that's what I played. That's all I played at the time. And I never really. I mean, at time I hadn't really. I'd gotten into this, but I hadn't. I was kind of out of love with it at the time.
Yeah.
And at the time, I still hadn't planned on doing YouTube or anything like that. I just wanted to play Football Manager, and that's just what I just wanted a machine that could run that. It wasn't graphically intense, and it ran on pretty much any computer you put in front of it. So I bought a pre-built bundle and case for like about 400 quid. You think about it, I've spent that on the graphics card this time round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Rugged was one of he donated. I got an old graphics card he had to help boost that machine up. But of course, the processor was pants.
Right.
I mean, I think my phone had better power in it. And I was lucky at the time. I was speaking to the head butcher at work. He was an old computer. His previous job, before he became a butcher, was a computer engineer, and he still loved his computers. And he said, "Oh, I've got an old Intel processor in my loft." And he went home and checked. He came back. He said, "There's an i7 in my loft if you want it." I said, "How much?" It didn't matter how old it was. It was just the fact it was an i7. I knew it was going to be better than what I had.
Yeah.
So of course I got the i7, his motherboard, for 60 quid.
Sweet.
And this is still the same motherboard and processor that's running this machine now.
Very cool.
And it does everything I want it to do, to a point. But it is now too old. Because I think it's 5th or 6th generation.
Yep.
Just Microsoft don't want me to have it anymore.
When this tractor makes its next turn, I'm going to just put the brakes on because I need to go and check the cargo.
Yeah, no problem.
So I've been swilling cups of tea all day. And that stuff goes through me like a hydroelectric power turbine.
Why do I always find the fields that have got hills?
Right, just parking brake on. Right, I'll be right back.
No problem. If it was only this easy to cut grass. And yeah, the channel did have humble beginnings. As I said, it was when I set this channel up, it was to help with my mental health at the time. I mean, this January we'll be celebrating 5 years of the channel. How much have we got back there?
And I'm back. All right. Pop quiz chat. How many states of matter are there?
7. I don't know if they have. They're going, who's going else to have a guess at Andy's question there? I've taken my guess. I think you might only get Vicky take a guess. I don't know if they're listening or not to us. But she was laughing at you when you said you were going to check the cargo.
Oh, yes, that's a air transportation phrase. Better than most you could use.
Vicky's guessed 7 as well.
7 as well. All right.
Oh,
Everybody,
that's clever.
everybody else is checking on Google.
No, because it's only, I think it's only Chris that's hovering in the background and one other person, which is probably you. It's a quiet night tonight.
Yep.
I've kind of got myself into a problem.
There are 4 states of matter: solids, liquids, gases, and plasma.
I think it changed.
So what?
The states of matter.
Have you got some more then?
I'm just going to check it that I'm right. Yeah. It depends how you, because they've got these new ones that they call, was it the Bose-Einstein ones?
So a state of matter. That's particle.
They're now classing it though as a state of matter in some parts of science.
Well, they'd be wrong then.
But I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm not.
Because if you're talking about quarks, which you are, so mesons and stuff like that, yeah.
I'm only going back because I remember watching it on QI and them saying at one point the one answer was 4, but it was wrong, and then they said 5, and I think they worked out the technically can be anywhere. I think under the way, because of this stupid way of defining. Yes, there's 4 natural states. Is the way they're defining it now. But there's up to potentially 22 states of matter.
Yeah, that's pushing the limit.
I know, but this is the way but you know what science is like.
All those subatomic particles are components of matter, not a state of matter.
I know, but I'm only going by, and that's the thing. That's why I said 7, because I'm sure I saw the episode where they said 7 was the number, but as I've just checked now, it could technically be 22.
Yeah, QI is not the font of all wisdom.
No, I know it's not, but that's why I didn't say 4. And as I said, if you look at it, yes, they say there's 4 natural states, and that's the way they get round that to say there is 4. It's now that lovely word of natural state.
I'll have a follow-up question then.
Okay.
What is it that the Higgs boson gives us?
Absolutely not all.
Well, the reason why they searched for it so hard, they didn't really have an answer previously. But as it happens, it's the Higgs boson that gives us mass. I don't know why I'm taking this so carefully. This is a contract field.
Oh, I really am not driving well tonight. I think I've managed to get myself trapped between 2 pillars. Vicky thinks you should have a TV show.
That big comedy, would it?
I don't know, I'm just reading what it says in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh look, Stream Elements has finally decided to join in tonight.
What, another 50p in the meter, is that what it is?
I don't know what's going on with it tonight. It hasn't listed. Vicky, can you try the Discord command again? Right, let me go to get the lawnmower put down. I now need a baler. I don't need a trailer because we've got one. See if this works.
Here's a little tip for people out there. If you want regular updates for things, science and space travel and all kinds of other stuff, Anton Petrov, that's the man you need to watch on YouTube. Those little 10 to 15 minute YouTubes every day, always comes up with something interesting.
Cool.
Lovely lad. He had a very sad event happen to him earlier this year. His son succumbed to sudden infant death syndrome.
Hmm.
That's a pretty sad thing, that.
Yeah.
Even for somebody like me who doesn't really do ankle biters.
Hang on, what's this she sent? Hang on. Yeah, the command thing's not working. He has a voice for a science eye commercial miniseries. I think it just says voice for science.
I'd love to do it. If only I understood everything about information I've acquired. I don't often. But I don't stop watching and learning.
No, that's it.
Tremendous.
You should always learn something new every day.
Certainly do that, mate. I could have been a professional student. I used to dream about being a professional student when I used to fall asleep at school.
It's because you were too busy dreaming about it. Hey, I've got my tractor's up to 81% paint damage.
Yeah, that's because you're lousy driving, mate.
It has been tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to dispute that.
What does your license say? Tear a long dotted line?
Oh, I think it just says, cut here. Right, baler.
Oh, without the wrapper, yeah?
Yeah.
Good man. I'm more than halfway through this field now.
See, again, it's kind of what you're saying is there is buying equipment. And I'm thinking, do we buy a round? Well, no, because it doesn't. Well, you got the uni wrapper. Doesn't mean we'd have to go around and wrap them again.
Um,
I'm thinking if we bought a round baler now. No, if anything, we want a square baler now, don't we?
I don't really have a preference for grass, whether it's square or
Well, that's the thing.
round.
If we bought just a basic round baler now.
Yeah.
Then, because I mean that's what we got 202,000. So we've got to watch because we've got to keep for animals. I mean, because we don't want the wrapper on this one. But if we bought a basic round one, which is what 48 grand, well, I'm not going to buy that. Well, we could have the tiny little square baler for 20. I suppose that would do for the grass. It would do for now. It's only 22,000.
The little pottingers are pretty good.
Well, the little pottinger, which is the round ones, is 48,000.
Yeah.
What I said is then we would have to then I suppose if we actually then were doing any more silage bales, all we'd have to do then is technically either buy or rent the wrapper.
Yeah.
And then we could actually split bales off for grass or silage, depending on what we needed.
Indeed. Oh,
God.
I wasn't watching.
Okay, we'll spend 44,000. Bye. Have you been feeding the dog, Red? There's too many answers to that. Yes, we fed the dog. We fed it some arsenic. Am I going to get close enough for it to jump onto there? Yeah. No, we would never feed a dog arsenic. What anyone thinks that. Tell me about 9:10. I'm going to get this over to the field, then I'm going to take a quick cigarette. So we're definitely not doing a 4-hour stream tonight.
One of my Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and if you know anyone who knows that breed, make him a little sod, you know.
Yeah.
And she would eat anything. And we lived in a farmhouse back in the day there, and suddenly she started to get really ill.
Mm.
Well, what the vet said had happened to her, she'd eaten a rat, or maybe more than one, which had already been poisoned,
Yeah.
and it damaged her liver. And he told us to expect her not to live very much longer. Could digest almost nothing, and we ended up feeding her on rice and collie fish. But we gave her a milk thistle supplement, and she made it. She recovered. Absolutely unbelievable. It took about 18 months,
Yeah.
but she recovered from it. It was quite amazing.
Right. Do you want to hear a? It's semi horrible farm story.
Go on.
Right. So my stepmother, my ex, God rest her soul, grew up on a kind of farm, or isn't it? And of course, farm weather's not very brilliant in the UK. And they'd been out working on the farm. It had been a horrible wet day. And she came in. And you had a Rayburn stove. Okay. And when she come in, of course, with that, took her boots off, opened one of the bottom doors, you know, the heating doors,
Yeah.
to put her feet against while she was there. And of course, one of the cats jumped up on her lap and curled up. And of course, when the phone went, cat jumped off. She went down to the phone, got called back out again, kicked the door shut on this heating thing, and then went out for 5 or 6 hours. Come back in and wonder where the cat was. Can you see where this one's going?
Yeah, I got that one.
It was very crunchy.
Yeah. Big delicacy in some countries.
I know. Well, I've got one with that one. An old friend, her husband was in the RAF, but was stationed in Hong Kong. You know, before we handed it back.
Yeah.
And they had their first kid when they were out there. They were out there for about 7-8 years. And when they were young, when the kid, I think they said the kid was about 5 or 6 at the time, and they went out, and they went to town, and they saw this market with all these lovely pets and cages and all that, and this little girl saw a dog she liked, and it's like, Dad, can I have the dog? So they went up, and she's like, yeah, fair enough. Been promising her a pet for a while. Went up to the thing, said, I'll have that dog there, and 10 minutes later it came back in a brown paper bag.
Yep.
So yeah, there's some weird stuff out there. Right.
Yeah.
Unpack. Little pick up. Switch it on. This first bit's going to take a couple of attempts going over, but I'm not bothered by that. It's only it's not a massive section.
Yeah.
I'll do the main bit first. I've got to remember to stop with this one and unload it, haven't I? Or turn on automatic drop. That's the bit you forgot to do, wasn't it?
I mean, you don't have to stop, but it just means you're going to go over bits of it more than once.
I know. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, it's because it's 91%. It's beeping. It's not full yet. Beep confused me.
Yeah, the beep starts to warn you that you're about to have a full
Get out
baler.
the way. Rolled up onto the back of that baler.
Yep, I can see you bailing over there. Whoa, no.
No, it's not. It's working on automatic. It doesn't seem to be accepting messages. I'll have to, I think, go and find out if it might be a problem at their end. I mean, it probably is a problem at their end. It also could be a problem at YouTube's end. It's a while since we've had any of these major technical bits, so I'm not worried.
Like Chris was saying, this was going to take me 2 hours to do this field.
Yeah.
Nah. I'll be
Actually,
finished in 25 minutes, maybe less.
you know what I was going to... Remember I said what I was going to do? I'm going to get the bale in the field, and then I'm going to go for a cigarette.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I did 3 bales and then remembered.
All right.
But quickly roll the cigarette. Yeah, it's... I'll do some research tomorrow and find out what's wrong with it. Because I do need to do some bit. I kind of need to do some off-camera recording as well. Because I need to get one of the things I kind of need to get done is a new trailer, but I need some non-camera shots, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I think he's still in the background.
He was trying to sort some mods out, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm wondering, no, subscriber mode. The stream element has worked properly with subscriber mode running. That's just going to be confusing. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'll let Auntie entertain you.
Hey,
That means
here all week.
give him a song.
He wouldn't want to hear me sing, mate. That's nobody had ever come back. I can sing. I'm just not gonna. I know a joke. Goes, I had to get rid of my vacuum cleaner. Where? It was just gathering dust. How was your day, Vicky? Oh, mind you, you've got to be 5 or something odd hours behind us. You've still got most of your day left. Sorry to hear that. Or you could be referring to me, I suppose. I can be a massive headache sometimes. That was Joke of the Year, Edinburgh Fringe Festival, about 4 or 5 years ago, as I remember.
Good evening, Frog. Oh, sorry, good morning, Frog. Right, let's get this up and running again. Oh, start the engine. It was in reverse. That doesn't help, does it? How are you today, Frog? We're getting ourselves some grass bales ready.
90% complete, apparently.
Yeah? Oh, lucky you. Hope your airports are better than the ones here in the UK at the moment. Well, actually, anywhere in the world at the moment. There was one of the guys at this thing this afternoon was saying that their son had flown into, I think it was Toronto last night. It took him 2 hours to get off the plane.
Yes, we won't see mass air travel again in our lifetimes.
Well, it's because of staff shortages.
There's more to it than that, mate. Anyway, don't get me on that type of subject.
No, but it's like everywhere at the moment. It's like there was somebody else was saying that one of the shops, one of the big supermarket stores, had to close one of its branches this week, today, because of staff shortages, and we found it as well. People just don't seem to want to work at the moment.
That's what they're being taught to expect. Now, you cannot be stuck in the mud, and you're certainly not caught on something. Just get on with it. There you go.
Well, at least Stream Elements is putting out some stuff from time to time. Still nowhere at the rate it should be.
Well, it's never yet sent me a pizza.
Yeah, you're lucky no one held you to all those kebabs last night.
Hey, I'm with you on that one, Vicky. I gave up international travel 2 years ago when it was clear that you were going to have to jump through so many hoops to do it. Saving up for a yacht, ocean going.
Oh, you in for Ocean Yacht Simulator, are you?
Done some sailing in my time. Long time ago. I absolutely loved it.
I'm an ex-dinghy sailor. I raced for 14 years.
Sweet.
And when I was up in Shetland, I was #1 youth sailor for 2 years.
I back in my Air Force days, I went on a day skippers course. I wasn't on
Yeah.
the course. I was just there to make up the numbers. But I did get a competent crew certificate out of it, and we spent a week out of Gosport,
Yeah.
going all around your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
And what a fabulous week that was. Air Force was paying me the whole time. Marvellous. I loved it. And if things had worked out, and they didn't, but if things had worked out, the following year, I was going to be on one of the Joint Services sailing yachts on a race
Yeah.
across the Atlantic to Newfoundland. It didn't work out. I couldn't get on it, but wow. I think if I'd done that, I think my life would have been very, very different.
Yeah.
Because I'd have had my master's certificate by now, and I'd be an old salt.
Well, it's like it's there. When I was ranked number 1 youth, what they used to do is go down to like the school championships on the mainland and that.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it was during all the teacher strikes,
Ah,
and the problem is, of course, they weren't doing out of hours activities.
yeah.
So of course, there was no one to take us down to the school's regatta. And
Yeah.
I'd already pretty much been guaranteed a chance to race for Scotland.
Nice.
But of course, because I couldn't get to the qualifiers, that was it. I lost my chance. And then again, life would have probably been so different.
You'd have thought there would have been some organisation that could have sorted that for you. It's just a disgrace.
No,
Man.
you got to remember back. You know yourself. Back in the 80s, there wasn't that sort of thing.
Well, there probably was, but it was
Yeah, mate.
probably not very well
I was in the Shetland
advertised.
Isles.
Well, that would have made it a little bit more difficult, I'm sure.
I mean, that used to be. I mean, it was. I mean, the biggest laugh I ever remember was when. So up there, I don't know if you've heard of things like the Island Games.
Of course.
Have you heard of them?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Sorry.
So, a lot of they also have up in Shetland. They have what's called the Inter-County.
Yeah.
So of course it would be Orkney versus Shetland. So, I remember they decided one year that the first year that they ever tried doing sailing in it. But this is before at that point there was only a boat from Shetland to Orkney about once every 2 weeks.
Right.
So that's not practical for they could fly in and out of Orkney, so that's okay for the athletes. But for sailing crews that were needing to take their boats with them,
Oh, yeah.
not practical at all. So their solution was, and I still remember helping load it, was the crews that were going down, and I was too young to actually compete in it at the time. But they literally they rented someone's fishing boat, and they loaded. I mean, inside they literally put boats everywhere, on this thing.
Wow.
And there was I think it was about 8 boats got loaded onto this fishing boat. Some inside, some up on the deck. And yeah, it was just funny. This thing looked like just a complete mess. But I mean, I remember going to a regatta when I was younger.
Yeah.
Which, of course, we were all trying to get sneaky ranking points.
Yeah.
So we used to sit there. I mean, our races used to be in one of the sequences we used to do. I remember we finished on the Thursday night, and there was races at regattas Friday, Saturday. We'd all arranged to go to the Saturday regatta, but the Friday one none of us had planned to go to. But then, of course, a few of us were like, "Well, look, guys, if we go here, we can get a few sneaky points." And then, of course, a couple of people overheard us, "Oh, if you're going there, guys, we wouldn't mind coming as well." Now, with our type of boat, you could normally stack them on top, one on top of another. You know, you put one up, turn the other one over upside down, and put it on top, strap them together, and you could get them transported that way. But then, of course, a third person wanted to go, and then a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, seventh, and at this point, we're going, guys, we're going to need parents to agree to come and take these, and we couldn't get enough parents to agree. But one of the guys who was crewing for one of the other guys, his dad had a body shop.
Oh, yeah.
And a flat trailer for putting cars on. And asked him if he would take some boats. So they didn't tell him how many. And he's like, yeah, no problem. He said they turned up on the kind of late Friday afternoon to take us to this race, and 9 boats went onto the back of his truck.
Nice.
We literally turned them sideways, stacked them 3 high, tyres in between them, and 3 deep to the back of the truck.
Sweet.
Welcome back, Vicky. Hopefully your connection's a bit better. Yeah, some of the mad things we used to do when we were younger to get to races.
I can imagine.
I literally remember being at one race wondering if, there's like 5 or 6 that turned up, and we're like, there's going to be more boats than this. It was one of the big races. And next thing we knew is we literally looked out, and round the headland came a fleet of about 8 boats. They just decided to sail there.
Nice.
This wasn't yachts, this was dinghies, remember? And then, if you think about it, in Shetland, if you're going to go... Yes, we did offshore racing, but you kind of stayed fairly close to the shore. And in safe areas, but to get from this point to that point, they'd had to go through some horrible bits of water.
I can imagine. Good practice, though.
Oh, God. I mean, we had some novel obstacles, like, can you dodge the salmon cages? The skulls of jellyfish.
Ooh, I hate those things.
I remember someone actually getting pulled along by a seal.
Wow.
Oh, the thing is, we literally went, we saw the seal behind the boat, then we saw the boat pick up speed, then we saw the seal in front of the boat, and then when we got ashore and he took a centreboard up, we found the teeth mark.
Must have left it smeared with ketchup or something.
Oh, it was just... They like to play. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They thought they were playing. There's a photo somewhere, I don't know where it is anymore, and I remember I was racing one night in... So Lerwick and Shetland is got an island opposite it, so you quite often raced in the bit between, and it was amazing. And I remember it was one night, beautiful, even probably around this time of year, and all of a sudden we heard this rumble, and everyone's like, "The hell's that?" And of course you could hear it getting nearer and nearer. We're like, "The heck's this?" And then all of a sudden, all you had was this boof, and about 10 foot off the top of the masts, a Harrier jump jet went across the top, and there's a photo somewhere, and it literally used its camera guns on us.
Yeah.
And they sent us one of the photos, and all you see is these crews lying in the bottom of their boats.
Sweet.
Because of course we all jumped down, because you never know what it was. It was mad days. Mad days. So that you completed that contract, I see?
Yeah. There you go. Just over an hour and a half.
There you go, Chris. He took only an hour and a half, not 2 hours. Oh, just some fun bits and pieces. Right, we are still cutting, still baling grass. Quite a few bales come from this field.
Yeah.
They're not big bales though.
Yeah. That'll be enough to feed
Cheap for a while.
a fairly large flock of sheep. Oh, can I get through there? No, I can't. Okay.
Where are you trying to get to?
Power washer. I was going to take a shortcut through the shed, but I can't with this thing because it's too tall. Holy smoke. Oh. Right, I thought that was a dolly trailer there, but it isn't.
Which trailer are you looking at?
The one parked in the yard.
Silver one.
Yeah.
That's the autoloader.
Ah, of course.
Which I'll be coming to get in a minute. once I stop parking on top of bales.
Oh, a mod on the mod hub today that puts the, when you use a power washer, the percentage of how clean it is, which would be useful to know.
Yeah, you pretty much know by the way the colours change.
Yeah.
Not a problem, Vicky. We totally get it. That bale up there, I noticed, has got a big patch of grass under it. No, it's not. There's the one there. Right, I see the one at once. As you can see, I got to the point where I wasn't actually worried about making it completely pretty with the grass.
Yeah, pretty doesn't matter. All right, let's go park this plough.
Yeah, lots of these bales have got little bits of patches of grass under them. Because of course with the baler,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm only getting ones where the bigger patch. Oh God. You see my current problem, current dilemma. That was fun.
Right, seeing as we're considering going into sheep, I'm going to come and fill their water trough.
Will it let you fill it before we've got sheep?
Find out in a minute.
Because I think it lets you fill it according to how many animals you've got in there, doesn't it?
It certainly does for food. We'll find out if it's the same for water, won't we?
Yeah.
When I get there.
Is there a separate trough for water?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've just noticed one over there.
Ooh, got to play dodge the bales. Now the water trigger on this is as fickle as anything. I hate it. Unless he's fixed it. Don't think he has.
Well, if it's anything like the animal trigger, probably not.
We will see. Ah, there we go.
Right, I reckon I'll get one more full bale out of this, but then it doesn't matter if we leave stuff in it because we'll probably be able to use it again.
Right, it took the whole tank. So I'm going to go and fill it and bring back some more.
Yeah, that grass bale caused me a bit of a problem then. Not good when you get stuck on the top of it. I might have to go back and clip that out myself. Right, 41%. There's definitely not 59% worth knocking around this field. I don't think there's a major bit I've missed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I could spend hours. I mean, ages right back. I think the thing is, I will just leave that bit in the baler.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's what you call putting the brake on just in time. You need to use more diesel. You're not even down to half a tank on your first tank. I'm half a tank on my second tank.
I'm a very frugal tractor driver.
Look at that. The only time we can afford fuel. We have to start putting some of this equipment somewhere else.
There's a whole shed there, putting park tools and stuff in. I'm on my way back with more water.
Oh, I can't get you. This reversing with these keys now is confusing me. No problem at all, Frog. We will catch you again soon. We're actually
See you
back
later,
on.
buddy.
We're back on tomorrow night with Captain of Industry.
Hey.
I know my thing of 2 streams a week kind of has failed recently. Oh, this is not working. Actually, would it work better if I left shift B? Let's change the. Right, that bell is not in the best place, but I can't. It just won't let me. With these
Don't
controls,
worry about it.
I am
Just leave it
struggling
there. I'll park it. I'll park it.
Right,
Just leave it there. I'll be back there in a second to drop this tank off anyway, so just drop it.
I've probably parked it in your way.
That's all right. Leave it. I'll sort it.
Right, so we're on round bales. I think that's the small ones. Watch it, I'm coming down the road heading towards the gate.
Roger that.
I thought I'd better tell you in case you came flying out.
Yeah, well, that trough took a second tank full.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm caught on the gate. Brute force and ignorance will get me in there. we go. And this is not cheating. This is a mod. Well, it is cheating in a way.
Expedient, that's what it is, mate. It's expedient.
To be honest, I think I would actually class the unloading of it as more of a cheat than the loading of it.
Wow.
How many can I get on here? 26. Might get one field's worth onto here.
Wait.
I've got 8 on here so far. That one.
Whoa, big lag.
There's too many comments I could have made to that statement. I'm surprised no one's made a comment about this trailer in the chat.
Nothing wrong with that trailer. It's a perfectly good trailer.
It's just the way bales are jumping onto it. No, I don't want to hit there. Don't stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't start rolling away.
I'm on my way back with more water.
Oh, one's starting to fall off. Oh, it started to move when, of course, the straps were loose.
Oh, that is a dolly trailer. God damn it.
Hmm?
I hate dolly trailers.
Yeah, that's what this trailer is as well.
I know.
That's why I was parking it where I was. Is that why that baler was being a nuisance?
Baler?
And I was saying, were you looking at a dolly trailer?
Yeah, when I looked at it, I thought, oh, that's not a dolly trailer, but it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind. As long as we don't have to reverse it, that's the main thing.
That's why I dumped when as I said the other day when I brought the bales across.
Yeah.
I dumped them outside and then moved them inside by hand.
Yeah.
Right. I reckon we keep this here for a second. Get the sheep, and then we know how much we can put in.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm just coming in to put some more water in the trough.
Right. I'll run down to the trigger point. Oh, turn the engine off. The good thing is we know that we can leave the gate open and the animals won't run away.
Yeah.
That'd be quite good, having to chase them around the town.
Mini game.
That should be a modding game. Right, so I don't know how many we're allowed to have. God, we're allowed 200.
Okay, so this trough to fill it takes 2.5 of these tankers, but it's full now. So now I have to take it back and refill the tanker. so that it's full.
How much money have we got? 193,000. Thanks for running me through me.
Did I have an option?
Yeah, wait. Right, so we kind of want mostly adult ones, some lambs as well, though, don't we?
You can order whatever sheep you like, mate. Don't forget the mint sauce.
£160 if we buy. There we go, look at that. Oh god, it's laggy.
I'm coming back with a tank full of water, which I will park.
Right, I need to actually turn off the straps on the trailer. Control. No, right control J. How do I undo the straps?
Pointed it and hit L, I think.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then go tap. No, it's that one, isn't it? There we go. Great. Well, it just ate up one with no problem at all. Oh look, sheep coming over because they're putting food in.
Yeah, just keep dumping grass on there until it can't take any more, and just leave the bale perched on top of the trough, and it'll consume it as required.
Well, it's got 10,000 litres of food so far.
Yep. Keep going till it's full.
I'm gonna know my luck. I'll end up unloading the whole trailer.
It's possible.
Oops, sheep he's eating from it. Let's take that one. I hate to think how many bales has actually gone in here. The sheep help the game. Now what it does is it generates wool, which we can then sell. So it's like the chickens are generating eggs, which we'll be able to sell. We're going to be doing cows down there. Holy cow, how many... Yeah, I think most of this this grass is going into the... I probably would have been better just going for the forager. Oh, this sheep's got even lazier to eat. It's actually laid down to eat.
Genetically modified, mate.
Look, he's right where I need to be walking past as well. Oh, hang on, I think it's now full. 46,000 litres.
Okay, that's 6 days worth.
Right, you're 620. Right, I can take this bale back because it's actually still full. But what I'll do is I'm actually going to, you know, if I leave it in the middle of a field, I'll pick it up as I go past.
I'll get on top of the feeder and it'll get consumed.
Well, no, it's not needed at all. It hasn't taken anything from it.
Oh, right, okay.
If it had, I'd have left it. But then it's a full bale, so I'll put the full bale in storage.
Okay, do you know where you're going to store it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Before you drive off... Ah, it's all right. You put the belts on. Good.
Yeah. Because I'd...
This bale that's in the middle of the
I'm
field
going to
here...
come and pick it up now.
Nah, it's all right. I got it.
Oh, no, I'm literally going to... Because then it'll
There
go...
you go.
Go.
Wait.
You should have just jumped on the trailer.
Doesn't really work, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll get out and close the gate.
All right. So still 100k in the bank, so that's nice. How much lime have we got now? Nearly 16,000 litres, so that's nice. Still need to fix this. Still need to fix this.
I just thought there's something else we need to buy. You're the one that even said it to me, and now we need it even more than ever.
What's that mean?
That flat trailer.
Oh, the little one.
Right.
Yeah, awesome they are for the
Should
eggs. Yeah.
Should I put this in these in the same one as the seed? Yeah.
No, hang on. I'm going to come up. I'm going to open the door for you. Yeah. And you can put it in here.
Same one as the seed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I forgot that's where you stored it. Good enough. If you whip the straps up, I'll start unloading them. Because you're never going to be able to manoeuvre that thing.
And clear.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I just walked into the wall.
Right, can you... No, I won't get through that with this. Oh, where am I going to turn round?
Go up to field 1, turn in there.
Oh yeah, turn around. Yeah, turn around on field 1. Good idea. Yeah. Apart from the fact this trailer hates going round corners.
Hey, I didn't buy it.
Destroy his recently ploughed field.
All right.
Oh, go in a straight line. There you go. Oh, you're doing well with those stacking, I see.
Oh yeah, I've had lots of practice.
No, I just saw the one that was on its side as I came past.
See it? No, there was one on its side.
Well, it was on one at an angle. Right. Oh, I've really cocked up parking the trailer this time. Actually, if I point it the other way, then it doesn't matter. As long as it's available, because that way it actually can go straight out. Right. Ooh. Up here.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was not good.
Yeah, it doesn't really mess up the field though, that's the thing, it was just us.
Cool. Okay, that's the grass bales stored. Right, must be time for a smoke. Right.
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to call it there because I'm absolutely shattered, and that's actually, we've hit the 2 hour mark as well. It's actually, we've just finished that job as well. So we've now got sheep and chicken, and one big field. So this will start producing wool, hopefully. I mean, you've given them, what, 17,000, basically 18,000 litres of water.
They'll be all right for a good while now.
Yeah. Our chickens are... There's 223 eggs. And they've got quite a bit of food still. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see why I'm doing it. Oh, God. I've had too much fresh air today. That's my thing. My body's not used to it. It's like, computer withdrawal symptoms.
Well, I reckon that was a pretty successful couple of hours farming that.
Well, I'd say we've got another process set up. We've got another money-making source. Because, I mean, wool will make us... I mean, what's the price of wool at the moment?
It's not massive, but it's a good income.
Wool is... Where is it? There's wool. Well, currently it's at about... current prices. So, I mean, it's about 1,300 per 1,000 litres. So, I think by the time we've got anything decent to sell, it'll be... We're in September at the moment. So, we're at the lowest point at the moment. So, even if we did nothing with it for a few months, by May it's going to be worth nearly double what it is now. And by then
it'd probably have to empty the spawn point before then.
Oh, yeah. But you know yourself, what we can always do is put it on a truck somewhere, put it in one of the sheds somewhere and sell it when it gets to the right point.
You could do that, yeah.
So we want to get as much money because over the next few months, I mean, it gets up to about, what's that, about 1,500?
Yeah, sounds like a spreadsheet job to me.
I'm looking at this seasonal fluctuation thing.
Yeah, I know, and I got to be honest with you, I don't have much faith in what that shows. They may have fixed this the last time I was in, but I
Yeah,
don't
they were
think it's
usually not
likely.
too bad.
After what they did to my key bindings file today, they're still off my Christmas card list. Anyway.
Yeah, that might have also been, in fact, was you sure that wasn't also something to do with what you had to do to your key binding file yesterday?
I don't want to talk about it. Right.
No problem at
Yes,
all.
it was. Vicky, it was a good stream. Enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
enjoyed that as well. Thank you so much, Andy, for joining me. I
Cheers,
appreciate
mate.
that. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to watch. I will see you all tomorrow night for some more Captain of Industry, and yeah, we'll get on with that. Have a great day, and yeah, see you next time.
Cheers.